You only have one enemy this entire time, and you've mistakenly blamed it on primarily bad luck or misfortune, right? If you're seeing this video and you have frequently said to yourself while building your business or going through your life, why does everything have to happen to me? Why does it always go this way? I'm so tired. I want to do this, but I'm scared. Every time I try to do things like this, it goes wrong. So I can't do this thing I'm thinking about now. This, my friends, is doubt, and you have to kill it. It is a fight. It is a life or death battle that is the most important battle that you will face in your journey. And especially if you are an entrepreneur watching this or you want to be one and you think that you can build any type of life, sustainable business, anything without first attacking, defeating, and killing your doubt off. My friend, I'm going to explain to you why that is so wrong, right? Listen, first we need to understand, why is it the enemy, okay? There's all types of things that are the problem. So are you trying to tell me, Mr. Light-Skinned Man on YouTube, that my doubt is the reason that my business is being stuck? Right? It's not the fact that I don't have the same startup funds that other people have, or that I don't have the same leverage, or maybe, right, it's the fact that you're telling me that it's just my doubt. It's not the fact that I look not like the cookie cutter business person. That's not it. No, it's not. It is your doubt. And to give this to a point, I was talking to a good friend of mine yesterday who owns a plumbing, or not, excuse me, not plumbing. He owns a tiling service business, right? And he was talking to me about how before in his business, he was down away from where we live in a different state, right? He was all alone, no support system. And there he had to survive. So maybe you're watching this video and you have all these ideas for your business. You have all these ideas for this life that you want to create, but you're also in survival mode, right? And so you're trying to tell me like, dude, there's no way doubt's my problem. It's this giant mountain of bills and wall of survival that I'm stuck in. That's the problem. And I know it's much easier said than done, and it hurts to hear these concepts, but I can promise you one thing, like if you don't ever listen to my videos again, if you don't ever focus on what I say again, what you believe is more true than what you see. And so in the context of talking to my friend, before you get all angry with me, I'll prove it. He was telling me about how when he was in survival mode, he could not find jobs. And he was telling me that the method he used to find jobs was posting in these Facebook groups, these little local Facebook groups. And then in there, he'd gotten some jobs, right? But most of the time, his posts were just fell on deaf ears. He would make posts and nobody would get any traction on them. So maybe you guys can relate, right? I can relate. You start a business idea, you have all these people in person who tell you they'll support you, or maybe the first post when you talked about your idea went viral, but after time goes on, when you actually make the post that you call to action or asking for customers, asking for people to do things, nobody likes it. No one interacts. You don't get any leads. And these are the comfortable things, and it maybe worked for you in the past like it did for my friend, right? This worked for him at first. He got jobs from this. He thought it was going to be the thing that it would work forever. And then he reached a point where it no longer worked. And this is where doubt started to creep in. This is where the mental belief started to happen that because this one particular fashion of how he had always done things was seemingly gone now, that meant survival was now on the lines again. Now he had to figure it out, and that became to add stress. And when you add stress, now you begin to have more fears, and slowly, their internal world is filled with chaos, anxiety, depression, and you cannot possibly see the way out, even if it's standing right in front of you. So he ends up moving back. He gets back to his support system. He gets back to a place of abundance. He gets back to a place of not needing, of not having to survive. And all of a sudden, he starts posting in these other groups, right? But here's the catch. The post is going to a smaller town. So he says to himself, hey, Because these posts are in a new town, in a new market where there's less people, that's the reason it's working. And all of a sudden he gets a couple of jobs and all of his money comes back and he's feeling good, he's feeling positive again, and he tells himself he doesn't have any doubt. And then when the doubt is gone, a job from the town that he used to live in, from the place where survival was the only thing that looked possible, a job comes flying out that's worth more money than any other job that he was offered that whole time. Here's the kicker. The job was a referral from a job he did a year prior when he was in survival. Doubt is a son of a bitch. Doubt will make you think that a wall is impossible to get through. Doubt sometimes feels like a big dam holding back this mountain of water. That's all of your potentials. That's all of your manifestations that you want. It's the business that you want. It's the relationship that you want. It's the health that you want. It's the life that you want. It's this giant thing of water. And there's this big ass dam that has filled with life, my results, the bills that I have, the things that I've failed at, the things that haven't worked out for me, the times that I've tried and people laughed, the times that I got ahead but then I fell backwards. All of this stuff, all of these fears and limiting beliefs build up until they're thick and a mile high, just like a dam. But I want to tell you something right now. If you're watching this video, it has never been easier to open a dam. You don't have to break the whole wall down to get the water out. Right? You don't have to. Sometimes people see that there's a dam and they see that these walls, and doubt says because this dam is here, that means it's impossible for the water to get to the other side. But what do we know? Inside the little control room, up on the ledge in that dam, there's a tower and there's a button where somebody who works there and is trained can push one little button, no effort, quantum leaping, not struggling, not grinding, not having to sacrifice, just pushes a button and the dam opens up. The water comes out, flies out. Your life, your business, everything can be the same. If you learn to kill your doubt, it's like pushing the button. If you learn to water your mindset and to make a daily practice out of filling up what's going on in here, it's impossible to fail at any area in your life. And what's the flip side of that coin read? If you don't, it's impossible to succeed. There's no such thing as neutral. You guys, I talk to entrepreneurs every single day. I just linked one from the last testimonial we got. You can't think that just because you're doing well in your business, just because you're making 10, 20K a month in your business, if you aren't happy and if you're not making a mental daily practice of watering your mindset, of renewing your faith, of making sure what your desired reality is and living in the end of that, you're going to get the opposite. You're going to get the bad. And every time people do this, they wonder why. Why does this keep happening? Why do I keep getting ahead? And then I feel like nothing changes. I feel like I still doubt myself. I feel like I still have imposter syndrome. You have to kill the doubt. You have to push the button. If you leave the dam up, the water doesn't get over. If you don't kill the doubt, you don't get to the next level. So the next time you guys are faced with an opportunity that you know is what you need to get to the next level, your higher self will start to tell you. It will give you little signs. When you come across some truth, you'll feel it. You'll get emotional. You might start to get to tears. You might start to get excited. You might be ready to run through the chair, right? When that happens, you have to kill the doubt because it will strike right afterwards. And it will try to hold you back and try to keep you on the other side of the dam. But push the button, man. Just take the action. Go anyway. Be brave instead. And you, my friend, will get the life that you want. If you guys want to work with me personally into my inner circle where we work with you one-on-one to remove all the limiting beliefs and build your business of your dreams along with the life of your dreams, you can apply below. If not, I hope you watch another videos and make sure to kill the doubt because it is the only enemy and it's the most important one. Peace, love, and prosperity. I'll see you guys on the next one.